I was the richest man on several planets by the age of 74. The first time I died, I was 99. New technology transferred my consciousness to a new body. For 263 years, I sleeved into new bodies, living on in perfect health. But last night, at the age of 365, I died again.
Shalom, shalom, Kahalo Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakak Kwadash, Elvon the Apostle Elvis Great Millstone, who will well, and salutations to the brethren in the four corners of the earth, pushing the word of truth and sincerity. Now, the trailer that you brother just watched was from Netflix's new original series called Altered Carbon. Now, this TV series has a little bit of everything. It has elements from The Matrix, from the movie Transcendence, from the movie End Time, and from the movie Elysium. But the whole concept of this television show is for Esau to gain spiritual powers and to live ultimately live forever and cancel the Most High out of the equation. And I think the first episode, this guy who claimed, that he died at 367 or whatever it was, he said haven't you heard God is dead? He said we've amassed enough knowledge to take his place, and that's exactly what Esau is trying to do, man. Is take the Most High's place and have himself to be looked at as a god, So, and in the TV show, the people that walk the earth, these people, like this guy, who lived to be hundreds of years old, who, the elites who amass all the wealth, they live in towers in the sky, like the Jetsons. And the people on the earth worship these people like gods. And that's exactly how Esau wants to be looked at, man, like a god. When, in fact, he's a man, Matter of fact, Psalms 49 and 11 is a perfect scripture because this embodies what Esau's thought process is, man. Because they believe that their enterprise with this place, called America, or this society, called the one world government, is going to live forever, man. It's the Psalm 49 and 11. It says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. That's exactly what their thoughts are, man. Right now they're looking up, and doing new research on stem cells, trying to live forever, man. Trying to learn how to grow limbs back. Trying to learn how to, and they're still trying to do exactly what the man said in the video, man. They're trying to alter death and eventually abstain from death, man. By transferring your consciousness into artificial bodies. Right now, they're trying to transfer your consciousness into machines, man. Into computers, man. And their dwelling places to all generations. They call the lands after their own names, And of course, in the television show, they called cities and planets after their names too, man. Like the man said, by the time he was 74, he was the richest man on several planets, And I bet they're all named after him, And that's nothing but Esau's pride, That's nothing but the pride of Esau, the pride of the devil, man. And he doesn't understand when his time is up, And that's the whole point, man. This guy lived to be 364 years old and supposedly died and put his conscience in another body, came back to life, and he wanted to solve his murder. Which doesn't even make any sense. Stay dead. Stay dead. You were killed once, stay dead, But that's the relentlessness of Esau, man. He wants to beat the Most High at everything that he created, Not realizing that the Most High is going to destroy him. And it's coming soon, man. And Esau he's sporadic right now. He's desperate. He's trying to come up with any and every way to prolong his life, man. This Obadiah 1 and 3, it says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, because the pride has made Esau believe that he's a god, man, Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, And that's exactly Esau's habitation, man. In every movie, every TV show, every film adaptation, hell, he started out in the rocks, man. You know, in Mount Sinai with those high habitations, building skyscrapers, man. Whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? You know, and that's a prideful statement, man. You know, and the scriptures say pride goes before destruction. You know, and haughtiness before a fall. You know, and the Lord is setting Esau up for the biggest fall in monumental history, man. You know, it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. You know, so you're going to be destroyed, man, and your power is going to be destroyed with you, man, and you're going to be humbled, you know, and you're going to go right back to the dirt where you belong, man. And there's no question about that, you know, because you believe yourself to be the Most High, man. You know, you believe yourself to be the omnipotent, you know, the omniscient power, man. You know, and that's the pride of you being in rulership for so long. You know, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13, verse 1. It says, surely vain are all men by nature, who are ignorant of the Most High, and could not out of the good things that are seen know him that is. Neither by considering the works did they acknowledge the workmaster. Right. So, considering all that there is in the world, man, you don't consider the Most High. You know, you rather have some random explosion create the universe and have an almighty power that created the universe by design, man. You know, if it's not you, you don't want it to have nothing to do with the Most High. But deemed either fire or wind or the swift air or the circle of the stars or the violent water or the lights of heaven to be the gods which govern the world. You know, and you chose everything else to be the gods that created the world, man. Even yourself. You know, you exalt everything else above the Most High when everything else is beneath him because he created it, man. You know, and you've even put yourself out on a pedestal, especially through your multimedia, man. That you are the God of the earth. You know, that you have power over life and death. That's what this is about, you know? Because what you don't understand is that you are going to die. This place, this society, this world that you have created, you know, is going to be destroyed, man. With whose beauty, if they being delighted, took them to be gods. Let them know how much better the Lord of them is. For the first author of beauty hath created them, you know? And that's a reminder, man. The Lord created you. You didn't create yourself, you know? But if they were astonished at their power and virtue, let them understand by them how much mightier he is that made them, right? So you believe that yourself is God, right? You got all this power. You can run around and bully the nations and take resources and hold the power of life and death in your hands, man. But you will soon be reminded that the Lord is greater than you, man. It says, for by the greatness and beauty of the creature proportionably the maker of them is seen, you know? And newsflash, man, the Lord is 10 times, 100 times, 1,000,000 times more powerful than you are, man, that you will ever be, you know? This is Ezekiel 28:1. It says, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord power, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am the Most High. I sit in the seat of the Most High, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man, and not the Most High. See, you are a man and not the Most High, man. You know? You are not power. You are not Yahweh himself, man. Though thou set thine heart as the heart of the Most High, man. You know? So you put your mind, you actually think that you are God, man. You know? And this is just one of the small pieces of evidence, man. This is just one, you know? You put your propaganda out there to make people believe that you are God, man. You know? You make people believe that you are all powerful, that you have the power to do these things, man. No one has the power to stop death, you know? To stop death is to stop prophecy, man. You do not have that power, you know? says, "Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel." Yeah, that's true, man. You search out everything. You know, there is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thine understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. You know, and that's true, man. With your wisdom and your understanding of the world and of science and of war, you gotten riches, man. You know, you've gotten whole empires, whole countries. Just like, you know, the man was speaking on the movie trailer, man. I mean, on the TV trailer. You know, by 74 he was the richest man on a couple of planets. By 300 he amassed an empire, man, a galactic empire. You know, but thy great wisdom and by thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches. You know, so you got all this money, and you think this money makes you untouchable. You know, just because you have the power to control the money flow, to control the economy, you know, to control who's rich and who's poor, and that's ultimately controlling who lives and who dies, man. Because now the poor doesn't have enough sufficient provisions to live, you know, to treat their sicknesses, to treat their illnesses, you know, but the rich do. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of the Most High. Behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, and terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness," man. You know, so you are going to be destroyed, man. The Lord is going to send His angels after you, man. He's going to send His own army after you, because that's the only thing that can take you out, man. It's the only thing that can take you out. They shall bring thee down to the pit, you know, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. So you're going to die like everybody else, man. You know, to prove that you are not God. It says, "Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God?" Right, how you going to tell the Most High? How you going to tell the Most High that you're God, man? "But thou shalt be a man, and no power, in the hand of him that slayeth thee." And that's the point, man. You will be humble, you know? And time is running out for you, and it's coming real soon, man, that you will be destroyed, you know? You're trying to push out your own doctrine and your own ideas and shape public opinion, you know, to fund more research, to build more scientific institutions and think tanks, so you can try and find out some way to beat the Most High, man. And it's not going to work. It's not going to happen, man. The Lord has you pegged, you know. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kodash, Slakia, Dabans to the Apostles and Elders, Greg Milson, well, and salutations to the brethren on the four corners of the earth, pushing the word and truth and sincerity. Shalom.